Hi guys, and welcome again to It's a Heart Thing. And if what I'm saying to you from the past videos resonate with you in some way, please hit the subscribe button. And I know there's something about a notification button where you can hit a notification so you'll know when I do new videos. Haven't quite figured that out yet, and I see I have a cat in the background. I guess she's gonna be a part of this video. But once I figure that out, if it's there and you hit that little bell or something, you'll be able to know when I promote a new video. I'm actually coming to you from my hometown, which is in Texas. And today's topic is going to be hurt people hurt people. Let me read something to you that I found from Thich Nhat Hanh. And these words are quite they're quite insightful, and he's a monk, a Buddhist monk, and his words are, when another person makes you suffer, it's because he suffers deeply within himself, and his suffering is spilling over. He does not need punishment, he needs help. So think about that. Spilling over. That means there is something within the body that is causing that person to suffer, that's causing that person to hurt. And Eckhart Tolle talks about different signs of hurt bodies. He calls them pain bodies. And some of the examples that show up in people, he says you can look at obnoxious but harmless behavior, vicious, destructive, physically violent, self-destructive, illness, sometimes also suicidal tendencies. And also if you have a pain body, and how does that show up in you? And the first stage is this unhappiness, this looming unhappiness that just doesn't go away. And that unhappiness can take many forms. The form of, and as Eckhart went in and said, irritation, impatience, desire to hurt someone, anger, rage, depression. So these are signs of you being hurt. And in order for the pain body to stay relevant, to stay afloat, it has to hurt either itself or hurt someone else. You remember that old saying that your parents or grandparents used to say, that misery loves company? Well, actually that's true. So those are some of the signs of you holding a pain body. And this pain body comes from your past. It comes from something that you have not been able to let go of. It could be in your early childhood. It could be when you were in a relationship at an early age, and somehow it made an imprint on your body, and it is there, and you're wearing it like it's your coat or your security blanket, and you don't know how to let it go. And the thing about the pain body, the one that hurts other people, that pain body has to survive. And so how does it survive? It survives by either hurting itself or hurting others. Hurt people hurt people. So yes, the only way that the pain body can sustain itself or survive is by creating a situation where it's either hurting someone else or hurting itself. Now, how do you get past that? How do you stop being that person that's in a pain body or you're hurting? Well, you become the watcher. You have to watch yourself. You have to acknowledge that, hey, I see myself hurting myself. I see myself hurting other people. And in those words that when you shine a light into the darkness, guess what? The darkness can no longer exist. Darkness cannot exist when it has been lit up. Light takes away the dark. I want to leave you with something that I found on the internet, and I don't know who the author is, but these words were so cool to me. It says, if you never heal from what hurt you, you will bleed on people who didn't cut you. You don't want to bleed on somebody that didn't cut you. You're not that kind of person. I know that. Anyway, if these words somehow made you feel good or helped you to understand something about yourself, then please subscribe. Once again, it's a Heartthang, and I'm Cynthia. Thank you, guys.